This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of Phatts TV, sanctioned by PA Phatts and the non-genetically proven Sun. Any and all words have been authorized during the show. There is nothing off limits. Nobody is restricted from watching or participating in the show. It is a free-for-all. Commencing at the siren, any and all discussions will be legal for an extended period of time. Sports, politics, and any and all controversial topics will be talked about. You have been warned. May God be with us all.
Good evening and welcome to Phatts TV. It is Friday night, the 1st of May, May Day. This is going to be one of my favorite shows. You want to know why? Do you know why this is going to be one of my favorite shows?
Not a clue.
Because it's Kentucky Derby Eve and it's time to talk about the big race tomorrow. At least that's what I would have said if it wasn't for the beer bug. But instead, we say this is day 47 of quarantine.
Quotation marks, quarantine.
I was so looking forward to this show. Would have been one of my favorites. We would have gotten to go over 20 horses, the system that I use every year, and you know how well that system works. I've cashed tickets two or three straight years now. I missed a couple of years in there, and then I had like a 4-year streak that I won. Actually, I didn't cash a ticket last year because Maximum Security got disqualified.
Is Attaboy Roy in there?
Attaboy Roy was not in there. Attaboy Roy was not a 3-year-old last year. Don't forget, the Kentucky Derby is just for 3-year-olds. Just for 3-year-olds.
Attaboy Roy.
So, day 47 of quarantine. I hope you guys are all doing good. You were out swinging the club a little bit today,
the
weren't
range
you?
today.
You went to the range.
Let's not say how well it went. It went pretty poor. But we're still probably going to play on Monday just because.
Well, you gotta get out. You know, it's about time that some of the fascist restrictions are being relaxed a little bit. Our god-awful governor today came out with a list of counties that are opening, I believe, next Friday.
And Berks is not one of them.
Oh, no. It's in the northwest and north central of the state where cases are very sporadic. You know, some of those counties have 1 or 2 cases. It's... You know, where, no.
There's all but like 12 counties could realistically open.
Yes.
Everything west of us.
For the most part. You know, there's out around Pittsburgh.
Maybe Pittsburgh. That's about it.
So, we were running a little bit behind, so I didn't get a chance to eat dinner. So we made some Nardones again tonight. Nardones. And we made it in the new air fryer that I got. Picked up an air fryer last Saturday because ours... After about 4 years, took a crap. So, excuse me while we eat dinner, while we do the show. So, we do have the results of the music bracket. We have our final 4 teams, or our final 4 songs. Teams. We have our final 4 songs. I have decided we are going to do cartoon characters for our next bracket.
Who's the number 1 overall?
Well, that's what I'm going to post that question right now. You kind of... read my mind a little bit. Who do you guys think the number 1 seed should be? Who's popular from your time, other than SpongeBob? SpongeBob.
If you're gonna pick around now, SpongeBob.
I mean,
maybe cartoon. Blue's Clues.
Blue's Clues. Yeah, I don't know how I can't see that being the top overall seed. I mean, you got.
I think Mickey Mouse.
Well, where it all started, you got Mickey Mouse. You got Bugs Bunny. You got Fred Flintstone. He could be up there. You got Mr. Magoo. No, I'm just kidding.
What was that?
Mr. Magoo will probably make the tournament, though.
Panther?
Pink Panther, he'll be up there, but he probably wouldn't be the number 1 overall seed.
You could put Homer up there.
Bart, more than Homer, yeah. I'm thinking, personally, it would either come down to Mickey or Bugs, personally. What do you guys think out there? Who do you think the number 1 overall seed should be in the cartoon bracket? Of course, Miss Goodman's chiming in.
Always.
As she always does. She's a faithful watcher of the show. She's got to get her kids to watch, though. Can't understand why her kids aren't watching. Oh. She votes for Mickey. Daryl votes for Bugs. So I
Who do
say
you vote for?
a foghorn leghorn. I say, boy. That's I just like saying that. I don't know who else is gonna make obviously Daffy and Elmer Fudd, Mighty Mouse, Underdog, Superman, Batman, probably Wonder Woman, maybe
Joker.
Aquaman, huh?
Joker.
Yeah. There wasn't too many cartoons where he was the center figure though.
That movie though was good.
Yeah, but
That movie was fantastic.
But was that a cartoon? You know, actually, one of the ideas that came to my mind was movie villains.
Joker would be one.
He would be a number one seed, but he wouldn't be the overall number one.
Who's the overall?
Oh hell! Oh, come on, seriously, come on, movie villain. The overall movie villain, like by far. I looked up like how many like Google hits, and this movie villain gets 50 times. The Joker was number 2, and this movie villain gets 50 times more than the Joker every year. Think about that.
Is it actually a villain?
Yes.
How old is this stuff?
He was in as a villain 3 movies.
That I would know of?
Yes.
Have I watched them?
Yes. More than once. Seriously? Seriously. The number 1 movie villain of all time.
Siri.
Come on. The number 1 movie villain of all time. He wears black.
That's not helping.
With a red lightsaber.
Oh, Darth Vader.
Darth Vader. The number 1 movie villain of all time.
He's in more than 3 movies.
As the villain.
Oh.
He was technically in 4 at the very end of episode 3.
Actually,
The only problem is
he's in 6, just
he
not
would
Darth Vader.
he would dominate the entire tournament. That was my only problem about doing
I
movie
can't
villains.
believe I couldn't think
It would come to Darth Vader and the Joker, and Darth Vader would beat the Joker probably hands down in the final.
I'd be voting for Joker.
So maybe we'll think about doing that one day. You know who would be up there also as a movie villain? I wrote his name down. Pedro Rivera. You know who Pedro Rivera is? Pedro Rivera is the Pennsylvania Secretary of Education. He's a villain. He's a villain. That idiot doesn't think schools are going to be opening in the fall.
Oh, if that happens, I wonder what the enrollment's like going to be in national colleges. 0?
I'm going to tell you what, and I posted this on my Facebook page. If they don't open schools in the fall, and I'm talking high schools, middle schools, I'm not talking about colleges right now.
Okay.
They better not freaking charge me full price on my property taxes. They better not even think about charging me full price on my property taxes. Because I ain't paying it. I will freaking sue the state of Pennsylvania. I will sue the county. I will sue whoever. I will sue the school district if they think they're going to take my full property taxes and then not open the schools. I mean, I understand they'll teach online. Now, one of the good things about our school district, they've had computers now for 3 years. It was your senior year, I believe, that they started with computers. Every student gets a computer the first day of school.
And I don't like it. I didn't like it.
But so, they already have the computers to teach online, provided students can get online. They got to have some type of internet connection.
And with the computers we're getting, I'm not sure how good the connections are going to be.
Yeah. But, so what would need to be paid? Obviously, the teachers' salaries would have to be paid and their health care benefits. And, of course, the one thing teachers shouldn't be getting, no teacher on the face of this planet, I don't care what teachers I have watching right now. I really don't care. No teacher on this planet deserves a pension. I'm sorry, you don't. I don't have a pension. You don't have a pension. You don't deserve a pension, teachers. You deserve a 401k with a match just like the rest of us. I looked up your senior year. Mm-hmm. That's the last time they posted their budget online. That's how far they're behind. I don't know why it takes them over a full year to get their budget up online. They put, now Conrad Weiser, where we live, it's not a very big school district. It's middle of the road. Size-wise. It's not land mass-wise. We're talking population of the school.
It'd be a big AA school or a really small AAA.
They have 200 and some teachers, I believe it is. in 2017, 2018, they put over $3 million into their pension fund. $3 million of me and the other taxpayers in this school district pension funds went, tax money went into their pension fund. That's disgusting. Just think what that $3 million could do for education in this school district. But no, you got to put it into your freaking pension fund. It disgusts me that there's that much money going in there. Now, get rid of your goddamn pensions. Fuck your union. Go on a 401k plan with matching, just like the rest of us. You freaking cock knockers. You. I don't like the education system in this state. It's disgusting.
I see
It's disgusting. It's as disgusting as the stupid Democratic governors in this country that want to just keep, the states closed. There is no doubt in my mind now this has become a struggle for power, to see how much power they can suck out of the citizenry, to see when we're going to stand up for it. At least the people in Michigan last night stormed the Capitol with guns. It was great. Now, they were holstered. They were on the shoulder. There was no, in threatening, taking them off. But you know what? Bravo for the people of Michigan doing such things. Everybody, you better watch out because the stupid progressive freaking governors of this country are trying to take your rights away. This guy's trying to fight it. We like this guy.
That guy.
We like that guy.
That guy.
That guy. What are people saying? Oh, that's a good... yeah, nah. No one's really commenting. No. I mean, let's think about it. North Carolina. The Democratic governor of North Carolina.
Okay.
Keeping the state closed. Stay closed. Their death rate from the beer bug, for every 100,000 people, every 100,000 people in the state, the death rate, 3. 3 out of 100,000. Let's keep the state closed. As of last weekend, the great state of Maine, with their pathetic governor, she's now keeping everything closed, like, through the summer. Like, no festivals. Can't have any festivals all summer long, through the whole summer. Do you know how much money Maine brings in their tourism industry? That's like their number one revenue is their tourism industry.
That'd be the only reason I would go to Maine.
Yeah. And no, we're going to keep it closed. Hotels can't take reservations. Like a hotel can't even take a reservation for this August. Maine has, 1.3 million people or something like that. As of last weekend, the active beer bug cases in Maine were 33. 33, but the puke Democratic governor in that state, nope, keeping the state shut. She needs to gone, recalled, whatever you got to do to get that stupid governor out, gone. Forget it. Stuff really pisses me off.
I see that.
It should piss you off too, but it doesn't. You don't know any better yet. It will someday. Someday. It better piss you off, or your rights are going to be gone. I'll be in a coffin. I'm not going to be in a coffin. I'm going to be burned. I'll be burned, and my ashes will be spread. God knows wherever you decide to do it, or put me up on a mantle, hopefully, and put here lies PA Phatts or whatever.
Gold urn.
Gold urn, exactly. Well, it better be gold urn. Yep.
What if it's platinum?
Well, platinum's fine too. I mean, Little League World Series. You had the chance to work at the Little League World Series this year.
I did.
Ain't happening.
Yeah, I saw they
gone.
Shut it down.
Gone. Ain't happening.
They didn't come back with any results yet because of this.
Yeah.
They said they'll come back when we can, and I had a chance of like one of 10 people to go.
Yeah.
And just help work all the video stuff for the entire finals.
Yeah.
For like the few weeks that is.
So right now the senior citizen who's winning the Democratic presidential primaries, Joe Biden, senior citizen.
How old is he?
Like 78. He's a senior citizen.
He might die in office.
Yeah. His if he becomes the nominee, and I have my doubts that he's going to become the nominee.
Who do you think is becoming the nominee?
Cuomo.
Cuomo?
Or Hillary.
Hillary
or Cuomo, personally. You know, why did New York get rid of their primary? Like, Pennsylvania decided to do a mail-in primary, which to me again is setting the stage to try to have a mail-in presidential election this year. That ain't happening. I don't care if I have to wear a freaking hazardous material suit. I will show up to vote in person. I'm not mailing in my ballot. You better not either. Actually, unless you're up at Penn State, then you have to mail in your vote because you'll be voting absentee. That's the only way you're allowed to mail in your vote is if you're voting absentee.
Yeah, I'm not registered.
But for God help me, if I got to freaking crawl down to the voting booth, I will crawl down to the voting booth. I'm not mailing my ballot in. Come hell or high water, I will crawl on my hands and knees if I have to. But anyway, why did Cuomo say, no, we're just not going to have the primary? You know, if Joe doesn't get up to that magic delegate count, he's not automatically the nominee. And right now, the vast majority of the people in that party want to dump Biden for Cuomo. Don't be surprised. And I tell you what, I'll tell you this right now. If I had to vote for either Biden or Cuomo, I'll vote for Biden. I would. Cuomo is no. Now, you want to talk about top of the line progressive socialist? That's Cuomo. That's bad. Joe's not there. Joe's more of a progressive / old time liberal who likes to touch little girls and women. We'll touch on that in a little bit. Yes, we will. But Aunt Cuomo. By the way, Cuomo with his pierced nipples. You can see it in his shirt when he wears tight shirts. Oh. Like you could like seriously, yeah. So anyway, so Joe was on communist MSNBC this morning, refuting the allegations of Tara Reid. I believe that is her name, saying it never happened 27 years ago. Blah 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 blah. Who knows what really happened? I wasn't there. Were you there? You may have been there. I wasn't there. So who knows what exactly happened? But the reason why I'm bringing this up is I want to talk about the Me Too movement. Me Too movement. You don't even know what the Me Too movement is. Now, the Me Too movement was all around like these women with, you always got to believe the woman when there's a sexual assault allegation. Always got to believe the woman when there's a sexual assault allegation. Always got to believe the woman when there's a sexual assault allegation. It happened. Let's restate what you mean there. You always have to believe the woman when there's a sexual assault allegation, comma, when it's a Republican. You don't believe if there's a sexual assault allegation when it's a Democrat. Because the Me Too movement is pretty silent right now. Very silent. Not hearing them at all. No. Most of them, at least. There was one celebrity. I forget who it was. She likes to wear her hair like in a crew cut, and I'm not talking about Sinead O'Connor. She posted a picture like crying on Twitter, saying she doesn't know what to do anymore to be a Democrat or a Republican. I was brought up being told Republicans are evil, but now Democrats are just as evil. So at least she's awoken. At least she's awoken. Yes. What are we talking about here? PA Phatts, you better damn freaking right, PA Phatts for president. I would last about 3 minutes, and then somebody would shoot me. I would literally last 3 minutes for president. Speaking of president, you remember about a month ago?
Sure.
A little more than a month ago. When Trump was, doing his daily briefings about the beer bug, when he was touting the drug hydrochloroquine, or however you pronounce it, and supposedly this guy down in Arizona...
Oh, I've seen this. The
guy down in Arizona drank the stuff and the fish cleaner and died. Hypocritical asshats. Yes. He drank the cleaner and died. And, the media, of course, was all over the president. It's a blah, 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 blah. Well, guess what? Guess what? Yes. He drank fish cleaner and he died. Yes, he drank a poison and died. It's now being investigated as a murder. And who are the police investigating? Any idea? You said you saw this. Did you see this part of it?
No.
No, you didn't see this part of it. They're investigating the guy's wife. Oh, what do you know? What do you know? The guy's wife is a big time, you ready for this? Democratic donor. What do you know? Oh, and the guy was smart. He was a retired engineer. Now, I don't mean the guy that drives the trains. I mean the smart ones. Do you think an engineer, someone with that kind of a degree, is going to drink fish tank cleaner thinking it will cure him? Do you really think that, ladies and gentlemen? Are you that stupid? No, you're not. You're not. People who watch my show are not that stupid. People who watch MSNBC and CNN now, on the other hand,
Might be that.
they're that stupid. They. Oy vey.
I'm almost done with my drink. I have to go get another one.
Yeah. All right. So.
Story time over here.
Yeah, it is story time. Let's put up something here.
Okay.
Let's put up something. Let's talk about this. I don't know how many
You were
of you
going
have
off
seen
about
this.
this one.
I was going off about this. This is the handwritten notes that the FBI wrote about Michael Flynn when they were going to try to interview him. Mm-hmm. Now, I tried to upload the clip, and I can't figure out. I didn't have the time to how to figure out how to save it from Twitter and stuff, because that's the only place I can find it without a lot of other gobbledygook in there. Jim Comey, who belongs in jail, I will say it right now, and God willing, if there's any goodness in this world, he will be wearing an orange jumpsuit someday, was being interviewed by Nicole Wallace, who herself is a waste of sperm and egg. It's true. Oh, it's damn true. And she asked, something about, in the White House today, you couldn't just not had two people go over. And Comey said, you know what? I sent them there. On day 4 of the Trump administration, obviously there's a little chaos in the first month or so of a new administration. He took a shot. He had his deputy call up and ask Flynn if they could come over and talk to him about something. And look at these handwritten notes. What's our goal? Truth, admission, or to get him to lie so we could prosecute him or get him fired? Really? This is the FBI's notes. What's our goal? Truth / admission, or to get him to lie so we could prosecute him or get him fired? Flynn wasn't their ideal target. Their ideal target was the dude in the big chair back there. That's the guy they want to take down. This is a corrupt FBI we're dealing with. It's still corrupt to this day. God willing, if I was Trump, if the judge doesn't throw this out, I'm pardoning the guy and I'm putting him in charge of the FBI and let him clean it the hell up. This cabal that's going on in Washington. What are you doing sitting back like that?
Because we're not on screen, so I'm just listening to this.
Well, now we are on screen.
No, I'm just listening. This is funny.
This cabal that's going on in this country, it's got to stop. It has to stop. We, as a government, are so freaking corrupt. It's been going on for over 100 years, and we finally got a guy in there that's trying to clean it up. And they've spent now 3.5 years to try to bring him down. The FBI, the 2 FBI agents that went over there and interviewed him, wrote in the notes, we don't think he lied, and they said we should close the investigation, and it didn't close. Why didn't it close? Because Peter Straka said no. Who's Peter Straka, you ask? Do you know who Peter Straka is?
Peter Straka?
Peter Straka was the guy who investigated the Hillary emails. Peter Straka was the guy who was one of the ones in charge of the Russia hoax investigation with the president. Peter Straka was the one that was banging Lisa Page, the FBI attorney. Peter Straka needs to share a jail cell with Jim Comey. God willing, they will share the same jail cell. This cabal has got to stop. So help me freaking God, or we in this country need to stand up with our freaking guns and have a revolution. The army will be on our side, ladies and gentlemen. The sheriffs will be on our side. String them up, hang them high. That's what I say. I'm getting off my soapbox now. Do you have anything to say about this?
No.
No.
I don't read about this
Why
stuff.
don't you should try reading sometime. I wonder how many people we actually have watching because it says we have none. But we got people watching. Sometimes it does that. I mean, obviously we have to have more than one because it's on right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes that happens. So anyway, the music bracket. I'm still waiting for you guys to tell me who you think the number one people for the cartoon. Number one cartoon characters. The overall number one. We got 2 votes so far. So, on to the music bracket. We got 8 songs left. 8. After tonight, we'll have
8.
4. We'll have 4 after
4.
tonight. 4. So, in the upper left-hand bracket, we had Tonight's the Night, Rod Stewart, number 9 seed from 1976, going up against 1993, Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You, the 7 seed. To me, very surprising 2 finalists for this bracket. At the beginning of the bracket, these were not the 2 I would have picked. Definitely not the 2 I would have picked. This vote really wasn't close.
No.
No. So, do we got the blonde-haired old guy or the dead coke addict?
The dead coke addict.
The dead coke addict makes it to the final 4. I Will Always Love You, Whitney Houston, the number 7 seed, making it to the final 4. Who will Whitney face? Will it be the 13 seed from 1979, My Sharona?
My Sharona.
Will that move on? Or will it be facing the number 10 seed, Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, I Love Rock and Roll?
Put another dime in the jukebox, baby.
You're learning.
Hey.
You're learning. Attaboy. You may be my son after all.
Don't touch me.
I doubt it, though.
That's creepy. Okay, Joe Biden.
That would be me kissing you.
Oh.
Or trying to smell you.
No.
Yeah,
That's
sniff.
fine.
Maybe he's trying to sniff the crack or something.
I probably smell like coconuts.
So,
My hair smells like coconuts.
okay, then. So.
What? My conditioner is coconuts.
Yeah. You are coconuts, yes.
That's right.
So, do we got Joan Jett moving on, or do we got the Neck moving on? Also, 77% to 23%. Who is moving on?
Exactly the thing I said would happen.
Joan Jett moving on. So you know what that means? No more. I did that all in reverse this time.
It's dead. It's dead.
I did that whole thing in reverse that time.
You want to try again?
Joan Jett moving on. The other bracket, we got the number 2 seed, Uptown Funk. You want to sing a little bit of that?
Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up.
It's about all that it's worth. Mark Ronson and Bruno Mars going up against Call Me. On the line, you can call me anytime. Call me. The number 12 seed from 1980, Blondie. Debbie Harry, I believe was her name.
Oh, okay.
Playboy, Playmate.
Playmate.
Yes. This vote was close. Very close. Very close. 54 to 46%. Give it to me. Blondie's moving on, right?
Psych.
No. Ugh. Uptown Funk? Seriously, people? Seriously? Who votes for this stuff? Who would you have voted for?
Uptown Funk.
Oh, you're an idiot. I was gonna if you said Blondie, I said maybe we should have both voted because then you know. Do you even know Call Me?
Yeah, I know Call Me.
And you still like Uptown Funk better?
Yeah.
You are not my kid. I take that. I take that back. That slight chance that you could have been mine. Nah.
Not a chance.
Not a chance. Not a chance at all.
See, I got a thanks.
No. Ugh. God.
That is the only song on this list that's newer that applies to old people.
This is the newest, the only song on the list since you've been alive.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who is Uptown Funk going to be losing to in the Final Four? God willing.
What?
They will either lose to the number 9 seed, Every Breath You Take, The Police, Every Move You Make,
The Stalker.
every vow you break, every bond you, every night I'll be watching you. Stalker song. The number 9 seed going up against the number 10 seed, I Wanna Hold Your Hand. The Beatles. The Beatles. The Beatles.
The Beatles.
69 to 31%. I said Every Breath You Take was gonna win. I did say that, right?
I don't know.
I did. Did I get it right?
Mm-hmm.
I did. Woo! I got it right. The Police. Moving on to the Final Four. I did predict in the Final 8, and I Love Rock and Roll versus Every Breath You Take final is what I predicted. It is what I predicted. So, we got some matchups here. We will get Daniel to make a little thing that we can post on Facebook with these pictures.
Not
like
tonight.
it was so hard last time.
Tonight got homework that I need to finish.
I don't care. Tomorrow morning's fine. You can do them after you do your homework. It'll take you 10 minutes to do this. So, who do we like in the first matchup? Whitney versus Joan Jett.
Not even close.
I agree. Joan Jett is moving on. That's a pretty sexy picture of Joan Jett. Let me just say that.
Okay.
Yeah. She's kind of skinny. A-cups,
Okay.
basically.
She's got little sharp shoulders there.
No, that's the outfits in the day. They had the... Yeah. Yeah, they had those shoulder things back then. Kind of like football players.
Kind of.
So, you like 1982 to defeat 1993, huh?
I didn't say who I thought was going to win.
Yes, you did.
When?
You already said... You said Joan Jett.
Did I?
Yes,
When?
you about 45 seconds ago.
Well, that's who I'm picking, so...
Yes, it
like
is.
80-20.
You said not even close, is what you said.
Yeah.
You said not even close.
Yeah. How do you know who I... Maybe I like Whitney Houston.
Okay, are you taking Whitney Houston?
No.
No.
No, it's going to be like 80-20.
Yeah, I think it actually might even be a little higher. But, and then when Whitney wins 65-35. Yeah.
That'd be pretty funny.
Yes. And then we got our other matchup. Uptown Funk against Every Breath You Take.
Hey, it's better than In the Club.
In the club. 50
Or-
Cent.
Or Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Those are two ugly men. And I don't mean the ones at the bottom of the picture. Especially the one in the flamingo.
That's Bruno Mars.
I know that's Bruno. Obviously, Bruno Mars isn't the white guy. Obviously. Let me see here. We got a guy by the name of Bruno and a guy by the name of Mark. Which one is the white guy? That would be Mark. Seriously? Seriously? Now, Bruno could be an Italian name. Could be. But he would have darker skin like me. Like look at our skin. Get your goddamn
We
skin
do
up
not
here.
have dark skin.
No. Watch. Watch what I'm going to do. Put your skin up here. See how lighter yours is compared to mine? I got more Italian in me. Italians have a little darker, pale skin.
Yeah, I'm German.
Well, I'm German too, but I'm more Italian.
German.
Yes. Yes, you are.
I'm like 60 or something percent German?
I don't know. Your mother's last name is German. So is mine if you're mine. God only knows. But they can dance. So can Madonna, for inspiration.
So can 50 Cent.
Get into the groove.
And your boy Drake.
And Josh?
No.
No.
They can dance, though.
Can they?
Sort of.
Did anybody go out and get Nardone's pizza, by the way? It's pretty good in an air fryer. Although I baked it in the
It's
air
an
fryer.
oven. Our air fryer is an oven.
Pretty damn big thing.
It's got 3 shelves.
It does. You could cook like a Thanksgiving meal in there.
You can cook a whole turkey in there.
All right, so who's winning? Who's winning that matchup?
Uptown Funk.
You think Uptown Funk's beating the Police, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Not a chance. Not a chance. Not a chance.
Okay. I don't think it matters who wins.
There's no song from 2015 that's going to be an 80s song. Not a chance. Oh, just beat an 80s song.
Let's say, I'm pretty sure last.
But that was 1980.
I don't think it matters who gets through that match anyways, so.
You like Joan Jett to win it all, huh?
I said that last round. I said once the monkeys were out, I was done with this bracket and they were gonna win.
So we got a 2 seed, a 7 seed, a 9 seed, and a 10 seed.
Cool. This is the most unrealistic bracket ever.
And you like the 10 seed to win it all.
Yeah.
So do I. Yeah. All right. Cool. Let's go Joan Jett.
Go 50 Cent.
Are you going to sing I Love Rock and Roll if Joan Jett wins?
No.
Why not?
No.
We can do a little karaoke thing.
I don't know the words to that song.
We could scroll it up on the TV.
How about you do that? And I'll record it.
I
put it on
love rock and roll. That's fine.
And be like, I'm titled World's Worst Singer.
That's fine. I bet you I'll get some likes.
Or dislikes.
I'll get some likes. I'll get some what do you call it? Some people press that ravishing like button. The ravishing like button. Look, I'll sing it. I don't care. I'll sing it. I have no problem. I have no problem. No problem whatsoever. No problem.
I mean, you did smack your butt with the...
Damn straight I did.
With a magazine that was college football.
Yeah.
While watching a...
Horse race.
Horse race.
Hey, did it get you an A? Probably.
I don't know.
Probably.
It hasn't been graded.
Probably.
Nothing has been graded. Literally have 2 things graded in that entire class, and those are 2 quizzes.
Nice.
That were 1 point.
Nice. Did you get a 1 on both?
I got like a 0.8 on the first one. I got a 1.3 on the other one.
You got a 1.3 and a 1 point quiz.
Yes.
Cool.
Extra credit.
What was the extra? I'm assuming the extra credit was not who's the #1 movie villain in the world. I'm gonna assume that was not the extra credit.
No, it was something like how it was with light.
Light.
It was like
light.
The intensity of light.
The intensity.
Like
of light.
the different temperatures of light from like 4,000 to 10,000.
Oh, so in other words, like a 40-watt light bulb to a 100-watt light bulb.
No.
Yeah.
No. We're talking set lights. And outside light.
What's that say? Daniel, then you are your father's son if you are the worst singer. No. Maybe we should get Goodman to sing.
Go for it.
I think you should sing Goodman. The video game granny. She's a video game grandma. Video game grandma.
Your mustache is like kind of weird.
It's getting there, isn't it?
No, this side it's connected, but this side is
yeah,
not.
you know what? I noticed that too. The other day. I'm like, yeah, well. It's coming in. No, look at that.
It's almost as long as mine now.
Look at that. Puberty!
At 50.
I'm not 50.
Almost.
Bite your tongue.
Almost.
Bite your tongue.
Almost.
Bite your tongue, boy. Bite your tongue. I should backhand you for saying that.
What, 48?
Not yet.
47?
I'm 29.
How am I 20?
You're not mine. We just discussed this on the last show or two. How come you're not getting messages from somebody tonight?
I don't think they're listening.
Really?
We're playing Clue.
They're playing Clue.
Mm-hmm.
Playing Clue is more important than watching this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't freaking think so.
Because I asked her, what do you think of his rant? And he goes, what is she ranting about? Or he goes, what is he ranting about? And I went, are you not listening? She goes, I was, but I'm not anymore. I'm like...
It's always Colonel Mustard in Clue. With the wrench in the library. Always. Bank it. Take it to the bank.
Always.
Bank it.
What if
Always.
it's not?
Always. Always Colonel Mustard.
I don't even know how to play Clue.
Then you should just take my word for it.
Why do I have a feeling it's never Colonel Mustard with the wrench in the library?
Who's seen the movie Clue?
I've actually seen the movie.
It's a good movie, isn't it?
It's alright.
It's alright.
I'd rather watch certain movies before that.
It's an awesome freaking movie. with 3 different endings. That thing's cool.
Maybe 8.5.
It's cool.
Well, an
it's
8.
cool.
Maybe an 8.
It's got one of my favorite songs in it.
What song?
Come on,
I watched Clue once. I don't even remember which ending I saw.
all of them, because that's the only time they showed anymore was all 3 endings.
Oh, they did show all 3
Yeah.
endings. Didn't
Now, what's my favorite song? What's the song in Clue that would be my favorite song?
they? Why does she know your exact age?
Well, we are related.
So are we.
Debatable. Come on, what's my favorite song that was in Clue?
Hey Siri,
Come on.
what song was in Clue?
Come on.
The movie.
Come on. What did it say? What does it say? What does it say?
It said, I found 7 movies.
Well, that's the movie.
Yeah, I know that's the movie.
Come on, one of my favorite songs? You were going to do it in high school.
Me?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh. Shaboom, shaboom. Yada da 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 da. Shaboom, shaboom.
That's not one of your favorite songs.
Yes, it is.
I don't ever hear you listen to that
Yes,
song.
it is. It's on my Amazon Prime.
I was gonna do that in high school, but then I didn't have anybody to sit there.
Yes.
And I only had an hour to do it per block. I needed like a 4-hour period
Yes,
to get
and
that
somebody
down.
in your class actually chose that song too.
Yeah, somebody else did choose that song.
Of the 8 million songs in the world, somebody else picked that
there
song.
was 2 classes of 13 people, I think, and someone else chose that song.
Yeah. Shaboom, shaboom. Who else likes that song? Yada da 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 da.
Shaboom, shaboom.
Every time I look at, I should be a singer. I really should. Yeah. Something is.
You're gonna have to pay people to watch you.
No.
You have to pay me.
It'll be a Milli Vanilli thing.
A what?
Yeah, you don't even know what that is either. Oh God. Milli Vanilli were fake singers.
Oh.
They lip synced until they were doing a show and the record skipped. They got caught because the record skipped. It did. I'm dead serious. Look it up. The record skipped.
How much money did they accrue before that?
And then the real singers kind of came out of the shadows. They were kind of ugly. That's why.
What, the real singers of the songs that they were
Yeah.
singing?
Yeah, they're kind of ugly. They were German. Kind of ugly. Yeah.
I got a
Vanilli.
text.
Milli Vanilli. Pay-per-view. Damn straight pay-per-view.
She knows you were talking about FBI and education system. That's all she got out of it.
Shaboom, shaboom. That's what we really got to talk about. All right. What are you doing tomorrow? Any idea? Say about 6-ish?
6.
6?
I don't know. I plan on disc golfing tomorrow.
Yeah. Think you'll be home by then?
I don't know.
You know, since the Kentucky Derby got postponed to September, I believe.
Okay.
I tell you what, if we get college sports back this fall, this fall is going to be packed with sports. Packed!
Yeah,
with
I'm going to be
sports.
watching Penn State every Saturday.
Packed with sports.
They postponed the student ticket for Penn State
Well, yeah, because they
football,
don't know what's going on yet.
and all the students are freaking out. There was a bunch of memes posted like, no, don't do it.
Exactly. But anyway, so since the Kentucky Derby's not tomorrow, they moved back the Arkansas Derby. Not quite as big. The Arkansas Derby. Maybe we'll live stream. They split up since they had so many entries for the Arkansas Derby, they split it up into two divisions. So maybe we will live stream tomorrow. We won you some money the last time we did this. We'll do 3 races because they got the first division of the Arkansas Derby, then they got like the Oaklawn Handicap for 4-year-olds. And then they got the second division of the Arkansas Derby. So maybe we will live stream those 3 races tomorrow. And we will make you some more money. The first race has Charlatan in it. Charlatan could be the best 3-year-old out there. If the Derby was tomorrow, he would without a doubt be the favorite in the Derby, in my mind.
I thought you said Zulu Alpha was really good.
He's not a 3-year-old.
I don't know how old Zulu Alpha is.
Yeah, he's not a 3-year-old. He can't run in the Arkansas Derby.
Is he 2?
No, he's 4 or 5. I don't know.
Well, we just bet on him.
Yes. Yeah, he won all those races in a row. He's not 3.
Oh, okay.
You're just going to have to trust me on that. He's not 3.
Is,
Wayno is.
Is Wayno running?
Wayno's a 3-year-old. No, he's not running.
Why not?
Because he's still in training.
Because he sucks.
He was injured. He was injured.
When was he injured?
His calf muscle.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Why do you think he hasn't raced in months? He was injured. I told you that.
Because
After that last race, they put him on the shelf to heal it.
Because he'd run 4 furlongs and then just quit.
Did you Dude, I got a picture of him winning. Where's that picture?
There's one race that he won.
Where's that picture?
Mr. $1 Million Horse looking great.
I explained this to you. As he gets older, he'll get better.
He's supposed to be winning. Now it just goes downhill. For winning money.
Those horses from that prodigy line get better as they get older. That's the deal.
What's the biggest race for like a 5-year-old?
The Breeders' Cup Classic, or the one over in Saudi Arabia.
One over in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, the Breeders' Cup Classic is for any age group. It's 3-year-olds and up. The only age group that can't run in is 2s.
A horse doesn't want to be a plane. Or they sail over. You tell me to take a boat.
They snap their fingers. It's teleportation. Teleportation. That's the richest race on the planet. What do you got? Maximum Security won it this year.
It's Maximum Security. You want a cookie?
Well,
I'm sure you got a treat.
yeah, a carrot or two.
Carrot or two.
Carrot or two. So maybe we will do it tomorrow. If you're here, we'll do it. I'll make you sit down here for an hour and a half, and we'll try to stop it. Like, you have anything better to do on a Saturday early evening?
Make money in GTA.
Fake money, yes.
Hey.
Show of hands. Does anybody want to spend an hour and a half or so with us tomorrow trying to make some money in the horses? I could really go up to the casino right now. I'm kind of in the mood to go to the casino. I mean, I'd be the only one there.
Let's say it's not.
I'd be the only one there.
open.
Yeah, I'd be the only one
When
there.
it opens, though, our stocks are going to rise a lot.
Yeah, we'll see.
They should.
We'll see. They have a conference call next week. By the way, we're both into Penn stock.
Again.
He bought it at like 410-ish.
430, I think.
430. I bought it at 9, and then at 7, and then more at 7, and then some at 4. We sold it this week. I sold it at $16.30 a share, and you sold it at $16.34 a share. Yesterday, the stock rocketed up to 19 something.
Yeah.
After hours. You couldn't have sold after hours. I could sell after hours because I have a margin account. You had a cash account, you can't sell after hours. So you can only buy and sell from 9:30 to 4. Me, I could buy and sell whenever.
Okay.
Because of my margin account. And I told him, just, it'll go back down. Don't worry, it'll go back down.
And I keep watching. It's just staying up there.
And it went back down today. You got back in under what you sold it at.
Well, you told me
Yeah.
it was going down, and you were doing work, so I sat in my bed and watched for like a half an hour, and I'd watch it go down like 10 cents, then work way up back 8 cents, then go back down 10 cents, then work up 5 cents, go back down 10 cents. I got my 22 stocks back at 16.06,
Which is under 16.34.
yeah. And then I got another 7 stocks at 15.80.
7 shares.
7 shares.
Shares.
At 15.80.
And then about an hour later, it was down at 15.15.
Yeah.
But then it rebounded. It closed at somewhere around 15.70. I got back in at 15.60 something, and then I bought more at 15.20 something. So we're back in the game in Penn. Their revenue earnings come out next Thursday.
15.90.
Next Thursday, 15.90. That's where it closed at 8:00 after the after hours trading ended at 8:00. So there you go. We're making money. Well, you're not quite yet.
Yeah.
Not quite yet. Not quite yet. Making the money.
Doubled my money.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Put in $100.
Except you got to pay the tax man now.
For what?
You had gains. You got to pay tax on your gains.
Who
Don't
says?
That guy. He's in charge of that.
And how are you going to prove that I had gains?
Oh, really? You don't think you'll get some paperwork at the end of the year that shows what you bought it at, what you sold it at? You don't think that's going to happen? Huh? You don't think I should charge you now to do your taxes next year because it's going to take me extra long to do your taxes?
Oh, it's not going to take that long. Oh, wait, you're going to get... How many W-2s are you going to get? You're going to get UPS. You're going to get the creamery.
Yeah?
You're going to get whatever my summer job is.
Yeah?
It depending on how I just got my 1 day of landscaping, that you might get that a $50. So it might be 4 W-2s plus the stocks. It's 5
where you
things.
work in the fall, if you work somewhere other than the creamery,
The creamery still.
Yeah.
It's not going to take that long to do my taxes.
You know what? If you have to type all these in individually, that takes a freaking long time. You're going to be typing them in. I'm going to show you how to do it, and you're going to sit there and type them in. You better hope those are the kind that can either be photographed or uploaded into the system. Because when you got to type out all that crap, it takes a while.
So it's going to take you just as long as you're going to sit there on the phone or video, and you're going to explain it to me while I sit there on my computer and be like, what do I do?
No, I'm just going to tell you, follow the instructions, and when it's done, you hit add next, type it in, add next, type it in till you get them all in.
W-2s?
Yes.
Oh, there's only like 8 things on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You got to type in your name. Actually, you don't have to type in your name, your address. You got to type in their name, their address, their EIN number. You got to type in lines 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, A, B, C. And then you got to type in the state EIN number, state charges, state taxes, local charges, local taxes, local municipality. It takes a while to type in all that crap.
Wait, you said I have to type in who my boss's name was?
The company name.
I was about to say, well, what if I don't know who my boss's name
It'll
was?
be. It's not your. No, it's the company. Don't be an idiot. Idiot.
Should I PayPal you my bet?
There's not a lot of comments tonight.
Shucks.
What's going on? This sucks. I like it when you people comment. Usually when I go off on a rant, you people, I don't know. Maybe we got a bunch of freaking progressives watching tonight. If you're a progressive, raise your hand. I don't see anybody raising their hand.
Go on.
I don't see anybody raising their hand out there. I don't see anybody. Good. I don't want progressives. Ugh. God, pooey.
Oh, yeah, I said something about that today. She goes, I want to live in California. And I'm like...
No, you don't.
And she goes, why? And I'm like, I hate liberals. Why do I want to live where they all are?
Yeah, you might as well just give them 80% of your paycheck in taxes now.
I'll consider... The only state I think on the West Coast I consider is Oregon.
No. Ugh. Ugh. Poo. Number one, it rains all the time there.
I like trees.
I like trees. Well, then go to Alaska.
It's cold up there. You know, cold. Sometimes they have like eternal night up there.
They have trees in every state, by the way.
Okay,
every state
forest?
has a tree. Every state has a tree. Every state has at least a tree. I promise you.
Maybe not in 100 years they won't.
I promise you. Even Pennsylvania has a tree. There's one right outside our front door.
Sort of. It's more
that tree.
Oh, that's not outside the front door. That's outside the garage door.
It's a tree.
Sort of.
It's
more of a monolith. It's huge. It's got to be 100 feet tall.
No.
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot.
It's probably no more than 25 feet tall. Could be 100 feet tall. You're
telling me that pine tree is only 25 feet tall?
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
Yeah.
You are an idiot.
It is.
The world record pole vault is almost 21 feet, and you're telling me someone can almost pole vault over that?
Yeah.
Bull. Let's pull out the ruler. Let's get the ruler out.
I'll guarantee it's no more than 30.
Okay, I
think of it. Where does it? How high do you think our house is? You think our house is 100 feet?
I don't know how tall our house is. Maybe 60?
I'm going to drive to Myerstown, and I'm going to smack your mother for giving you some of your brains.
Oh, boy.
Oh, dear Lord.
Someone said talk sports.
I would love to talk sports. There is none.
Wait, we could go to How I Hate Ohio State Facebook page.
I'd love to talk sports, but what sports would you like me to talk about? Let's see here. What can we bet right now? We could bet ping pong, handball, Belarus soccer.
All right. Oh, how I hate Ohio State.
The English Premier League's coming back.
COVID-19 was a mascot. It'd be the Buckeye.
All right. Get our exit song ready to go. Don't forget to vote on the Final Four. There'll be a link up on my page, the PA Phatts group page, the PA Phatts member page. It'll be up on Twitter. It'll be everywhere and anywhere. You might lift your toilet seat and see the link there.
Spike ball.
Spike ball.
Spike ball is the most pointless sport ever. Get out of here.
fuck is spike ball?
You don't even know what spike ball is?
What do you-
There is a college spike ball national championship.
Okay. What do you
It's
do?
two-
Spike a ball?
There's like a small trampoline kind of looking thing. The ball's about this big, and you hit it, and it's like volleyball. You get like one. There's two people. The one person gets one hit, and the other person has to hit it, and it has to hit the trampoline, and it goes back and forth.
Oh boy.
A rally usually lasts 15 seconds max.
Oh boy. I can't bet it, so I don't care.
Actually, it really probably could.
It's not up on DraftKings.
Did you see
It's not there.
that college athletes can get paid now?
Yeah,
For
yeah,
their name, image, likeness.
and that's stupid too.
Well, I like the NCAA football game, and the only way that was going to come back is if that happened.
Stupid. College athletes should not be getting paid. You are getting paid because you are getting an education. Especially for those that are getting a free ride. You are getting a free education. You do not deserve to get paid to play sports. You're getting a free education. I don't care if you're taking basket weaving 1, basket weaving 2, and basket weaving 3. You're still getting a free education. You should not be getting paid. Period.
Only football players at big schools are really only going to get paid.
No, they have to pay them all.
For
Title
what?
IX. If you're going to pay one athlete, you got to pay every athlete.
Then fine, football players are going to get 10 times the money.
No, they're probably going to have to pay them the same.
So they're going to get nothing.
Hopefully they pay them in dollar menu food from McDonald's.
Because
Geez, George, you caught a great pass today. Here's a 4-pack of chicken nuggets.
who's George? It's a white name.
Steve made a 57-yard field goal. He gets an Egg McMuffin.
Hey, did you see
What?
Penn State?
I was trying to make fun here. What?
Penn State recruited the #1 kicker nationally.
And they also recruited the #1 quarterback from Canada.
Who's number 13 of best quarterbacks in the nation, in our nation.
Well, that's not bad. He's 13.
That's not that good.
Better than number 86.
Actually, I'm not even sure he's 13. That might be a little high. Canada. Canada's known for what sport?
Canadian League football, of course.
Is that a thing?
Yes. You want to know what sport Canada's named? Curling.
Someone...
Curling.
She asked me yesterday, would you watch... I asked her, I said I would watch any sport right now. And she goes, would you watch curling? I'm like,
Absolutely.
I love curling.
Curling's awesome.
And she goes, what? I'm like, I love curling. There's so much skill in that.
There's a lot of skill in curling.
And-
Who likes curling? I love
Especially
curling.
when the U.S. team actually won the gold medal.
James Franklin can't recruit. Alex Robinson, you are just an Ohio State wannabe. Anytime you want to move to Ohio, I will take you to the border and kick you over it into Ohio.
I've been to Ohio a lot of times.
It's very
I've
flat.
actually been on Ohio State's campus wearing Penn State gear. I didn't get shot. Then we went into...
No, they probably went down and bowed.
we went to a Buffalo Wild Wings right on campus.
There you go.
We were the only ones wearing blue.
There you go.
Everyone else was wearing red.
There you go. The bowling team.
The bowling team. The Penn State
Burks bowling team.
Burks!
Burks. You don't go to Penn State Burks anymore. You go to Maine.
No, I go to the better
You go to
Penn
Maine.
State.
Every time I say Penn State, Maine, they think I'm talking about Maine.
Maine, yeah.
It's like, no, you
But
moron.
then if I say University Park, they're like,
Yes.
what's that?
Yes, I've had at least 3 or 4 people ask me, why is there a Penn State in Maine?
At this point, I just say State College, and they're like, oh!
I apparently don't talk to a lot of intelligent people, ladies and gentlemen.
Talking to progressives.
That is true. That is true. That is true. All right. Please, couple things. Don't forget to hit the ravishing like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber yet. And hit the notifications if you have your notifications turned on. Finish the sentence.
We gotta click the bell first.
You gotta click the bell.
Right next to that subscribe button with a little
Yep.
bell.
Yep.
Click that, you'll get a notification each time and every time we go live.
We go live, which right now is we try to do every Tuesday and Fridays. And hopefully we'll do tomorrow and help you win some money. If you win some money, don't forget, you owe Uncle Sam.
$5.
Maybe.
What do I owe Uncle Sam for?
Maybe. Maybe 50 Cent.
50
Yo,
cents.
Uncle Sam, 50 Cent. Uncle Sam, 50 Cent.
Uncle Sam, 50 cents.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Also, don't forget, vote. Spread the word about Phatts TV. Alex Robinson, I don't see you sharing Phatts TV link anywhere.
Winning Big Ten. They gotta play Ohio. They gotta play Penn State at Penn State at night when it's white. Very tough game.
Are you racist? It's white.
We just all wear white.
Wow.
I guess we're racist.
Penn State's
I mean,
racist.
we were a farming school back in the day.
Well, what? You went from a farming high school to a farming
You
college.
know what would be cool if we still had our old colors of pink and black and we did a pink out.
That would not be cool.
Yes, it would.
That would not be. You do a blackout. Blackout at night.
A blackout at
A
night.
blackout at night.
Or we could
Nothing
be
wrong with
like,
that.
hey, at least it's not Maryland. Hype it up that we're going to upset 52-0.
They did a blackout that night.
They did do a blackout.
They did do a
and
blackout
we all
that
wore
night.
white and 52-0.
Blackout didn't go too well.
Upset alert. 52-0.
Upset alert. It was a Friday night game.
It was a Friday night game.
Yeah, it's
and I was
52-0.
actually worried. I was like, never know.
Yeah. Well.
I mean, it's snow, Iowa. That's a tough place to play. That's a tough place
Yeah,
to play.
for the wrestling team.
Yeah, because Iowa's wrestling team is fantastic.
Yes. You think you... What? Alex...
You think the brother's scared of a bunch of...
You know, he reminds me more of a Michigan fan, not an Ohio State fan. Every time I see you anymore, Robinson, I'm going to call you a Michigan fan.
Oh, that...
He's going to be a Michigan fan. You're a Michigan fan, Alex.
You want
Michigan.
get him a Michigan t-shirt?
I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you a Michigan t-shirt. Get you a Michigan t-shirt.
I think I'll burn it. Just like if you got me an Ohio... She told me she was going to give me an Ohio State flag just to make fun of it. And hang it up, like when I go like the bathroom or something, she'll hang it up real quick. Oh, it'll one be ripped down and burned. I will go out to the backyard and burn it.
Okay. Do you have our exit song ready yet?
I had
Had it when we were going to exit 20 minutes ago.
What do you mean 20
Wait, we
minutes?
managed to drag this out for an hour tonight. Very good.
That's right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, remember WWG1, WGA. Where does that stand for?
Where we go on, we go off.
Yeah. Anybody know what that means? I do.
I just said it, idiot.
No, like what the meaning is behind that.
I don't know.
Where we go one, we go all.
No.
Look it up. Very good.
We
All
know
right.
how to beat Penn State, unlike Michigan.
We don't know how to beat Penn State, unlike Michigan. I remember when Penn State beat Ohio State 62-14.
What was this?
A few years ago. 1995.
Didn't we not win the national championship that year?
Yes, because of 2 late touchdowns from Indiana when they had their backups in. Yes. Yes. They went from number 1 to number 2.
And Nebraska jumped them.
Nebraska jumped them. They faced Oregon in the Rose Bowl. I called the first play of the game. I said, Kajana Carter, off right tackle, 80-yard touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
He was fast. I saw that play.
Yeah, then he went to Cincinnati and the pros and sucked. But who doesn't suck when they go to Cincinnati?
Oh, Joe Burrow.
Ooh.
Joe Burrow.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, until we meet again, have a great weekend. We will see you maybe tomorrow. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.